Hello, and welcome back to Insurmountable. Last we left off, we were at this mountain peak, and we were going to track down the scientist. We are very low on energy, so I'm going to work my way over to this thing, see what it gives us. Then we'll start working our way down. We're going to have to take some kind of rest, though, because I already ate my provisions for extra energy to get to the top. So it's going to throw off our day-night cycle just a little bit. But when has it been on track? Oh, good. I attempt the jump or go around. Oh, go... Actually, yeah, let's go around because that'll put us closer to nighttime. Zoom way back out. I zoomed in for the little intro thing there. There's an active fire pit, but not a soul around. Give me some energy. And we're still going to sleep. I'm going to go grab this, actually, with what energy I have. So we have a long road down. Spiritual journey. A stranger is sitting motionless on a rock. His naked torso is adorned with a number of tattoos, strange patterns, and symbols, like those mostly worn by the spiritual leaders of the local indigenous people. It is bitterly cold, and you wonder whether the stranger is frozen to death. I'm going to talk to him. Stranger opens his eyes and gives you a stern look. Looks like he's alive. I don't have any food to leave him. Ask if he needs help. Stranger mutters a few words in a foreign language you don't understand, but by the sounds of it, he's not too happy about your attempt to make contact with them. Then he jumps up and disappears behind a rock. Okay. Reduce time cost when moving? That's probably pretty good. Whenever you reach a point of interest, gain sanity. Don't really need that right now. So... okay, we need to sleep. Sleep long. So, that'll get us pretty close to daybreak. Alright, so now we can go ahead and... oh, pardon me, I got hiccups. Let's use our climbing gear. Let's go ahead and start getting down. So, once we get down here, I think it'll be a lot better. That's a new looking symbol down there. Maybe? Alright, well, let's just keep climbing. This game is so satisfying. And for once, I actually feel like I know everything I need to in a game. Like, you just gotta make the best decisions you can. So... oh, okay, it's not a different one, but we do want to get over to that. Let's go ahead. Says we can make it. And I like that it shows like how much time it's going to take and everything. And all the energy costs that it's going to take before we start making the jump. Shows an overview of your current mission. Well, we know our mission. We're looking for that scientist. Hopefully we can get some energy from this thing. And then I will go over here and do this little interaction. What do we got here? Steps have been hewn into the stone, leading you to a pedestal of sorts. Some type of religious site or shrine, maybe? You're not a particularly spiritual person, but somehow this place feels holy. It might just be your imagination, but you pray to the shrine for energy. Oh, of course, this one's got a potential problem on it. You find a backpack concealed under a thin layer of snow. Boot prints lead away from the spot in a zigzag pattern and disappear behind the rocks. Do I search the backpack or follow the tracks? I'm going to search the backpack. An empty brandy bottle, followed by a vacuum flask full of tea, and a torch. I think I'd rather have the torch. Yeah. So, okay, let's go over to this one. And then our objective is right there. We should be able to make it to it. No problem. But we could check this cave out too. We have the energy, we have the time. We have plenty of oxygen. I think we're out of the death zone. In front of you, you see the outlines of monoliths arranged in a circular pattern. Some of them have collapsed and broken into thousands of pieces. An ancient ritual site? I'm going to examine the area. Silent witnesses of an ancient and lost culture. Did nature do this to them, or were they destroyed by other humans? You're not sure, but something will eventually rise from these ruins, such as the circle of life. You are about to move on when you think you see something beneath one of the monoliths. You move closer and discover some provisions. Heyo. I like provisions. Let's see if our torch comes in handy here. You enter an extensive network of caves. Towards the rear, you notice an extinguished campfire. Lying in front of it is a stranger bundled up under a fur blanket. I'm gonna wake the stranger. You approach the mountaineer, but he doesn't react. You bend over and gently shake him. The second you touch the stranger, he leaps up as though he'd been stung by a rattlesnake. Stung? You mean bitten by a rattlesnake. And knocks you flat on your back. As you lie cowering on the ground, he packs his things and disappears out of the cave without a word. I'm bleeding because of that? You're once again in the vast entrance. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave. What a dick, right? My god. Didn't have to be like that. Just figured, hey, you know, we're out here on a mountain and there's another human. You know, let's interact with each other, but fuck me, apparently. You spy a tent behind some rocky peaks. It looks like it's in good shape. You slowly creep up to it and look inside. You see a stranger wrapped in a sleeping bag. Next to him is a clipboard containing notes on radiation levels. This must be the scientist. You cough quietly, and the stranger invites you in. Without beating around about the bush, you tell him about the time loop and your adventures. To your surprise, he lets you finish talking and doesn't call you crazy when you ask if he wants to come with you. When you mention that his notebook seems to say something about electromagnetic nodes, he gives you a knowing smile. Just as you are about to leave, you hear a shrill siren. The green stone in your charm starts to vibrate, and glaring light swallows both of you. Okay. So that would be the time loop happening. Since we have the stone, we just get taken right back to to the base. There are reports of a scientist who's also... Okay, yeah, we already got all that information. Alright, so now we just let the levels roll in. That's pretty cool. Hours walked at night. We didn't do that much at night. Oh, we were only in the death zone for 3 hours. At least, we only walked for 3 hours in the death zone. Hey, capacity plus 10. That's huge. That's huge, and we unlocked more items as well. We got reset points as well. Okay, so I see how that all works now. Alright, so back at the base. How can this be? Just seconds ago, you were still on the mountain, and now you're suddenly back in this strange station. The mysterious stranger is here too, as though she was waiting for you. The stone brings you back here as soon as you hear the siren, and time resets. I think it just returns to its place of origin. You should know that we are in a former research station where experiments with gamma rays were conducted. Apparently, they wanted to create a gigantic electromagnetic force field. The entire island was essentially a restricted area. Hardly anyone knew it existed. But something went wrong. Some sort of breakdown. The electromagnetic radiation that was released caused countless anomalies throughout the mountain range. Ultimately, they must have triggered the time loop. Time only moves normally in the station. Maybe because it was the location where the anomalies originated. I don't know. Anyway, I found the glowing stone in the room next door. It's all that remains of the experiments. I'm afraid I can't offer you a better explanation. Many things are just as incomprehensible to me as they are to you. But there is one thing I've figured out. The stone responds to the radiation. We won't succeed without it. Please continue with your preparations so we can eventually get out of here. By the way, I think it's wonderful that you brought reinforcements. And a real expert, too. I'm sure we'll learn a lot from each other by working together. We need to become a real team. Cool. So now we have more upgrade points, which is super sick. Our energy was pretty good. Didn't have any problems with our oxygen or anything. So I think we need to start doing these active skills. Or we can move more around at night. So This opens a lot of stuff. This makes us like a super soldier at night. And this is just the same stuff but daytime, and it's active. So this is all passive, right? Only active during night? Yeah, this is all passive. Spend some energy to increase body temperature. I think this is smarter. And we move around at night. I think we're good. We just save these. Oh, we can be the scientist now. Ooh. Spend sanity to gain a temporary buff of your choice. Well, that's pretty sick. Spend some time to gain experience. That's also really sick. And Eagle Eye. Plus 150% maximum camera distance. Increased camera zoom until next movement. Well, that's also pretty cool. Gains sanity. Increased base stats. Okay, the scientist is pretty cool. Whenever you suffer a dangerous terrain event, gain 15 energy. Well, that's pretty sick. So they have different points for all classes, and we can pick what class to take. Let's see. Plus 2 oxygen when moving on snow. Plus 1.5 body temp when moving on stone. Or we can gain more energy when we suffer a dangerous terrain event. Or we can do some like these. Spend some time to gain experience. Sure. Use your ingenuity to create your own equipment. Well, that's pretty sick. I think we'll save that. Or save up for that. So we do have a higher capacity now. So the climbing axe would be sick. So with these, minus 25% energy cost on ice. That's just ice. I think we climb a lot. I think we want that. And I mean, we did well with that last time. So it's just going to keep telling me that I have more points. I guess we can raise the base stats too. Sure, let's get some more oxygen just to get that out of there. Cost 10 terrain knowledge. So how do we get terrain and environment knowledge and event knowledge? Okay. So we need to find these. Helps you face the mountain's dangers. Well, yeah, I get that. Oh. Search for clues that will lead you to the journalist. Okay. So we probably want to be the scientist here. I think I want to try the scientist out. Yeah, I mean, I guess let's go look for the journalist then, right? When finished with scientist, you get 1000 terrain proficiency. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's do that. And start the mission. Beautiful. Mysterious stranger has seen another person in the mountains. This person is not from the area and looks like a journalist. That can't be a coincidence. You think he will make a good ally, but first you have to find him. Alright. Tracking device. Some missions require you to use your tracking device to find your next goal. You can activate/deactivate it on your skill bar located in the lower right of the screen. You can then move the camera around to find your goal. Okay, so that away. So let's go up here. We can also just gain XP here as well, which is pretty neat. Okay, so having multiple characters is pretty cool. And they give certain rewards. Oh, we found a dead guy. Yeah, let's thoroughly search the corpse. Found some equipment. I found an oxygen mask. That's awesome. Immediately awesome. Are we in the death zone already? Yeah, wow. I'll ascend as quickly as possible. So let's take a look and see. Okay, first clue is like down there. Let's go ahead and start heading that way. Energy is getting low already. Scientist doesn't have as much energy perks and all that. Okay, we're out of the death zone. Rocks and debris as far as the eye can see. You balance carefully on the boulders, or you balance carefully on the boulders. Okay, we hurt ourselves. But I think we're gonna be okay. It's not too bad. Now let's go check this shrine out. Sit down on a rock to relax. Let's get our sanity back. Come on, zoom back out. So, this direction. This way. I don't know where the clue will be. Is it going to be, like, highlighted, maybe? Not certain. You're crawling up a slope on all fours. Yeah, leap out of the way. We know this one all too well. A comet. Cool. We get some sanity and a level up. Reduce energy cost when moving or climbing. It's for 24 hours, but we're about to sleep. Let's take this one. Since we are indeed about to sleep. Oh! I hit the wrong thing. Oopsies. Whenever you use a consumable... Gain sanity. Let's reduce time cost. Alright, so it's that way to some degree. Alright, let's go ahead and climb up here, and then we're gonna rest. Ah, there it is. Okay. I see how it works. So we're gonna take a little snooze here. I say a little snooze. We're gonna take a long snooze. Get as much of our energy back as we can. Alright, we're good. Now let's go on down here. So we found our first clue, I think. So what else do we have to do? We gotta find more of these, I'm assuming. You come across an abandoned campfire. A few half-burned scribbles are peeking out between blackened twigs. Something about an anomaly. These obviously belong to the stranger. You dig around in the ashes. They're still warm. The stranger cannot be far away. After a short pause, you get up to go and find him. Cool. Refill our stats a little bit. Okay, we're getting something from that direction. So, how do we want to tackle this? I think it's going to be going up no matter what, so let's activate our climbing rope. And yep, we'll go up here. We're going to be getting into the death zone up here, so we need to be careful. There is a cave. Not that I oh, that's not a cave. Never mind. There's no way for me to just get over there, huh? Found a backpack. We want to follow the tracks? Or search the backpack? Let's just search the backpack. I will take the torch. We might need it. Alright, back down and then up again. We'll get over here. Then we're gonna have to rest, I guess. So we are 6,100 meters away from the summit, but I don't think we're necessarily looking for the summit. Wreck of a plane. Yeah, let's take our time. You find an item. A bandage. Okay. So it just gives us health. Ignore dangerous terrain. Well, we're about to be sleeping, which sucks. Significantly increase experience gain. It's only active for 16 hours. Which sucks, but I'm gonna take it. Oh, we're about to be completely out of energy. As you walk past a massive crevasse, oh, we can't even help him because I'm stupid. I don't have the means to make it over to that cave, huh? Let's see if maybe we'll make it. Oh, we're okay. Long sleep. Alright, we're good. We're okay. So... it's kind of hard to track it. Okay, there we go. And we are still ignoring dangerous terrain, I think. Yeah, we are. So it was coming from somewhere this way. The second clue. Alright. And we have daybreak. Okay, so we need to go, like, this way somewhere. Hope it's not, like, down. It's probably around this little mountain section. Let's see what we find over here. Ooh. Okay. It's not, like, right above us, is it? No. Okay, it's like on the other side of this big rock. We won't have the energy for that. But we can eat. And then we will have the energy for that. So let's just get around here. Hold on. Wait. Wait right there. Use that to reduce energy costs. Go there, and then maybe go hang out in the cave. And we'll get some more rest. Let's see what we got here. A trade. As you step through a rock arch, a giant of a man in a torn anorak suddenly blocks your way. He points at your backpack with a scowl. Is he going to rob you? As if he had read your mind, the stranger starts to rummage around in his own backpack. You're relieved. He only wants to trade. The towering man indicates that he would like to have a tent. You should take one of his possessions in return. I don't think I want to trade. A bandage, fur gloves, or an oxygen mask, all of which I already have. And I kind of want my tent. I don't want to trade, sorry. I need my tent, brother. Let's see. Follow the smell? Yeah, let's follow the smell. After a few feet, you come across a small water hole. A thin ray of light falls into the opening in the solid rock ceiling and reflects on the water's surface, creating an intricate light pattern that mesmerizes you for a moment. That's it. Alright, let's take just a short sleep in the nice, peaceful cave. And it's about to be nighttime as well, so... Let's see. Stay zoomed out. Okay, so it's still showing it's coming from, like, down here. And should be about nighttime. Keep going anyway or try and find a different path. Let's find a different path. Alright, keep walking. Everything's looking a-okay here. Where's this other clue, man? Somewhere this way. Alright, well, I mean, I can't really go much more around this thing. It's like down there. Ah, there is some stuff over there. Okay. That's probably where it is. I know I should be stopping for more of these things, but... it's gotta be somewhere this way. Somewhere. Anyway, let's go see what this this little event has for us. Luckily, we still have our tent, because I think we're about to need it. Ah, the melody. Yes, we get some sanity. And a level. Reduce penalty for sleeping without a tent. Gain more energy when waking up. Yeah, let's grab that. Okay, so it's like right down here somewhere. Down in this area. So let's take... actually, hold on. Is there a cave near us? No. Up there, but that's kind of far. That's a cave. I'm not making it. Alright, so let's take a sleep. Do we do sleep long? I think we do sleep long, as much as I hate to. We are losing out on some oxygen. Like, it's actually starting to be a bit of an issue. And I don't have an oxygen tank with us. So that's not great. Hopefully nothing super bad happens here. I don't think we're still in the death zone, but we might be. Spiders. The branches of a nearby bush are completely covered in spider webs. As you take a closer look, you notice several spiders vanishing into a hole in the ground. You bend over to inspect the hole. It looks like there's something hidden in there. Oh, okay, I'll reach. Spiders skitter over your hands. Oh, I hate it. But they don't hurt you. Your fingers just brush something soft, a cloth bag. You pull it out and discover equipment inside. Okay, the helmet. Health loss in events. Okay. Don't really need that. Let's get down here. So it's got to be somewhere down here. Do we thoroughly search the tents? Or do we take a quick look around? Just take a quick look. Find nothing useful. Awesome. Let's go on down here. I just am not seeing this other clue. What do we have here? You catch a scent of the wind on the wind, burning wood. You follow your nose, and behind some rocky peaks, you discover a patched, dingy-looking tent. Next to the tent, the glowing embers of a campfire emit a thin plume of smoke. Search the tent for provisions. You found a fur pouch and rummaged through its contents. Turns out to contain some provisions. Who could they belong to? You wait a while, but no one returns to the tent. You decided to take that as a sign. You relocate some of the pouch's contents into your pack. Oh, I got another tent. Okay. Alright, whereabouts? Alright, it says it's like right over here. I don't know exactly where right over here is. Is that it? No. But that is something. Oh, there it is, there it is. We're gonna go straight for that. Although we could hit these up and then go down to it. And have plenty of energy for it. We need some heat for ourselves. We're getting dangerously low on that. Our oxygen is okay right now. Rocks and debris as far as the eye can see. Okay, I've hurt my leg. Continue going. Health or warmth? Warmth, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. The shrine was the way. And then we have another one right here, too. Oh, a shooting star. Make a wish for sanity or energy? I guess energy right now. And we'll go over here as well. No, we won't. Let's get to this. You enter a cave and see a mountaineer with modern equipment who is in the middle of cleaning his camera. You draw attention to yourself, and he looks at you inquisitively. He doesn't even bat an eye as you tell him about the loop and the station you want to bring him back to. Just as you're about to leave, you hear a shrill siren. You cover your ah-ha-ha-ha. Back to base. And good timing, too. We were running out of time for this episode. So now we have all the characters unlocked. And we got some terrain knowledge, some event knowledge. That's really good. That's really, really good. And a lot of stuff to level everybody up as well. So we'll probably be leveling people up on this next episode. Your ears are still ringing, but you are slowly starting to get used to the side effects of the anomaly. The mysterious stranger seems to be waiting for you again. You want to know what happened to the former residents of the research station. It's an unsolved mystery. Believe me, I spent a very long time trying to find the answer. They just disappeared. Left everything behind. It's almost as though they vanished into thin air. The mysterious woman avoids your gaze. You can tell she's hiding something, but the situation seems to be as stressful for her as it is for you. Maybe even more so. You decide not to press the issue any further. You'll figure it out eventually. Please, we need to focus on the task at hand. Keep looking around outside while I run some more simulations. I should be done soon. And it's marvelous that we have another ally now. Please, talk to each other and learn from each other. The only way we have any hope of escaping the time loop is if we all pull together as a real team. That is a good place to end. Finally, a good place where I can actually end, because I can't end when I'm in the middle of the climbs, because it doesn't save and you have to like give up on the run. Anyway, it's like roguelike. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.